Hello, welcome back to WinFS Trading YouTube channel, the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the Forex synthetic market. If this is your first time of visiting my YouTube channel, do your best to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you get notified each time I upload a new content. Try to like and refer this channel to a network so that YouTube pushes to high level of audience. And this is Xmas and the last month of the year 2024, and this is one of the biggest videos that I'm going to release that actually reshape your psychology, your trading psychology, and the way you approach markets intuitively. And the truth is that for you to deploy what is being said in this video, you actually need a kind of experience of the creator, meaning that either you subscribe to our VIP signals for you to get optimal consistent profits, or you enroll for our courses and mentorships depending on what you wish. Mentorship, long-term courses, short-term. Okay, it's very important, but the truth is whatever is said in this video is real, but for you to go far you have to leverage the effort of the winner. That is why I launched WinFS Trading channel. Okay, so the topic is 4 second order reactive signals in Forex synthetic market. Like these are known, these are fixed, they are known to happen, but they have exceptions. They have regions on the candlestick chart where they fail to happen. So the document we're gonna discuss what we'll be using to do the practical on the MT5 include retracement, impulse, trend, input breakout line, IBL, early reaction near lower energy breakout lines, Inpath out of path reactions, market cycle, input length, output length 1:1 plus ratio law, input length all over output length 1:1 plus ratio law, equipotential signals failures, Fakeout, turning points orientation of sequence, influence of reactive turning points orientation of sequence, influence on reactive signals, nearest major high potentials, order block, resistance or support, nearest lower time frame invisible reactive signals, least IBL approach ratio, that is least input breakout line, input breakout level, IBL or line, input breakout line ratio, nearest lower time frame input output price action characteristics, nearest lower time frame input output price action characteristics, plain boundaries problem, trading range, daily order blocks or candlestick polarity response, This means daily order block or daily candlestick polarity response, control block signal continuity, where reactive signal can fail. The reactive signal can fail due to EMA H4 Pull, EMA Crossing in multi time frame, that is multi means more than one time frame, okay, especially from the lowest to the highest. This content has parts 2, so this is the part 1 of reactive signals. Okay, this is part 1 of reactive signals. See, these are the terminologies that are going to be used to understand reactive signals. Okay, these are the terminology that can be used to analyze reactive signals. Reactive signals are the signals that like they represent the locus of the price from the source to the destination. So what happened in between in such a way that those price actions are like that in the direction of the impulse component of the price movement. Okay, so those impulse component of the price movement that are known to happen are called reactive signals, and they usually happen when there is a completed or saturated replacement. I'm sorry, retracement. And right now, I'm going to illustrate this shortly. So right now, um, we be doing this in some lower time frame, but in the higher part of this course, which is like in the advanced part of this topic, which is part 2, we'll be considering them in the 4 hours and daily time frame. Though you can extend it to other higher time frame like weekly, monthly, and yearly, but the part 2 will focus mostly on the day, 4 hours daily, and yeah. Why this part 1 will basically focus on the 15 minutes, 30 minutes to hourly time frame. The higher the time frame, the better the signal accuracy and strength. Okay, and then risk reward ratio. Okay, um right now I'm going to actually explain this thing in a layman's understanding. So we have a source, and then we have a destination. We assume that the market is making an uptrend after we talk about the downtrend scenario. Okay, this is actually applicable in a trending market, not in a ranging market. A ranging market, floppy market, this does not work. Okay, so this is a source, this is a destination. So we have a price wave that go up and come down. That's a retracement. Go up. So we have impulse I and retracement, capital R, but let's call it R. So this is R as the retracement, small r. Okay, and the market impulse, and then this is IBL, input breakout line. So it is known that like not that this is going to happen all the time, but because this market is breaking level to the higher side, that this market is making higher high, when price drop to this breakout line, input breakout line, like when price come near this input breakout line, is going to create an impulse. Okay, so this impulse that it creates is called the reactive signal. Let's call it RA. So this is RA. So this is reactive signal. Okay, so this is reactive signal. This is what we call the reactive signal. So this reactive signal is going to terminate on the previous high, and then make decision to check whether it will drop or continue going up. Okay, so let's assume it actually succeeded to continue going up, then it's going to create, it's going to, the impulse component of the price movement will continue, and then it will reach a saturation level where it will start retracing, and the market will retrace. On retracing, this is IBL. What happened? The market will create a reactive signal. Okay, meaning that you can actually be taking this trade while making sure that your SL is about a previous um like is within the territory of the previous reactive signal. So your SL can be somewhere here, can be somewhere here, can be somewhere here, can be anywhere there, because you believe that no matter how the market retraces, is not going to enter into the territory of the previous reactive signal. But the safest place to put SL is the origination of previous reactive signal, which is the previous low. Okay, that is where you can actually put your SL and be able to get a profit. So this kind of stuff doesn't actually give you a very big risk reward, but it tends to pay off, on a consistent base. It tends to give you the profit, which is not actually a function of risk reward. So it can give you a sure profit even when you are risking any amount of money. Any amount you risk, it will just give you a profit. But it does not work all the time. And that's why you should be able, or you should make up your mind to leverage the effort of those that actually know when to avoid some of these reactive signals. Because in our VIP signal relay, we deploy both structural analysis, price action analysis, candlestick analysis, moving average or indicator analysis, and then all these small free content, all this educational content that are free on YouTube, we deploy them to actually select the best asset with the best signal. And so it's a very complicated synthesis processes, and you cannot afford to do this on your own and lose forever. But you can make up your mind and subscribe to our VIP so that you can go far in this kind of stuff. Okay? So now, if we define a source here, and we'll have a destination here, and then let us have an let the like let the source be, at a kind of a diagonal form, and then let it be on a diagonal form with respect to the destination, and then we draw a hypothetical plane. This hypothetical plane should be parallel, so we draw a parallel line. Okay, and then we allow market to bounce off this plane and keep moving, and so we have price movement that reach here, and the market drop at certain angle, and then go up, market drop at certain angle, and then go up, market drop at certain angle, and then go up. Market go up, okay, and then drop. Okay, now when you have this, you can be measuring, you can be putting your IBL, your input breakout line, at where they intersect with the plane, and then you notice that each time the market pulls back to the plane or to this IBL, there are probabilities of what? Reactive signal. Meaning that this retracement would have reached here. It can reach here and then create a reactive signal which was theoretically or idealistically originated from here. Okay, so what this thing is saying is that the reactive signal can be actually initiated in a plane so long the plane is still active, so long the plane is still modeling the price movement. Because if the retracement if the retracement fails to create a reactive signal or an impulsive signal, it means that the market have changed trend. And this thing happens usually when a plane intersects with another plane, or when a plane meets a very strong key level like support or resistance, and the market will change direction. At this condition, the reactive signal will never hold. Let's assume there is arbitrary strong resistance. There is a strong resistance here. So as this retracement is dropping, don't expect it to create a reactive signal. Rather, it will just create some loops or range and then break out. Okay, so that's why you need to, the idea of a mitigation blocks and the idea of breakup blocks, all these things are actually subject to what I'm saying here. Okay, right now I'll take you to chat to show you some of these events, and then I'll end the video so that I'll create the part 2 of this uh, topic. Okay, right now we're on volatility 10 index, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select a plan, because if you go back to the document, one of the terminology we need here is plan. It's very crucial for reactive signal analysis. So we have this plan here. Apart from the plan, we have to map our resistance and supports. Yes, so that we know in this domain, this time frame, when is the market is going to change trend. Very, very important, right? Right now, I've mapped this plan. Okay, now can we get measure resistances and support if we can step up to certain time frame higher than the one? Because this part one, we are using the lower time frame from 1 hour down to other time frame from 1 hour downwards. But why I want to step up, I want to check if the market is meeting a very strong support or resistance. Again, you really need to do top-down analysis, even though you are getting your signal or your entry signals at lower time frame from like at H1 downwards. You pretty much need to go and study the candlestick characteristics. You also need to study them at different higher time frame, and you also need to learn about the line chart characteristics so that you know what the market is doing. Okay, see, all this is very important, and I'm not going to review all of them in this video, simply because this is a preamble to what is really working, to what that really work. Is a preamble, is a surface, is a kind of is a kind of drafts or a kind of adapt um, a kind of extract, small fraction uh, of the reality. So we are just talking about the idealistic part of the reality. Okay, for real. Okay, so you have to be proactive with us, for you to go far in this kind of stuff, in this kind of trading. Like, you need to be proactive for you to actually become successful trader. Right now, you notice that in the monthly time frame, okay, if you check in the monthly time frame, we are trying to measure our support, okay, you notice that this is a resistance. There is a resistance here because that candle you saw there is a doji candle. So doji candle is a, depending on the polarity, depending on how it happens, it can be a resistance or support. Okay, so with this, we'll be able to know that in this hourly time frame, there are probabilities for market to change trend within this zone, within this region. Okay, very important, within this region on the chart. So if you actually know that the probability distribution is going to tell you that the market is going to change trend, you cannot be bullish in this kind of situation. You will be more bearish than to be bullish, right? So, but that's by the way. Now, the main thing is this reactive signal. How does it really work? So, we have, let's get this done. We have our, okay, this is our IBL input breakout line. So I make this rectangle to be a line. So this is our EBL, okay? So we allow price to approach our EBL. So long we have known our key level, like towards the direction of the market, we have known key level where it has probability to reverse. So that key level is within here. I've already drawn it. This rectangle represents the key level, right? Now, so long price movement have not reached this key level, all reactive signals tends to work, right? So right now, this market creates your IBL breakout retest. So what do? You enter the market. You take your profit where on the previous, like your first profit, your first take profit should be on the previous high, and your stop loss should be on the low that leads to this reactive signal, which is this low, somewhere here or here. And then when you hit your first take profit, you try your SL to your entry to hold the trade, because the market reactive signal are impulses, right? So they continue in the direction of the trend. Now, based on plain boundary problems, if there is IBL that is very close to a plane, an example, there is IBL here, input breakout line, and this is very close to a counter plane, because in a plane we have a counter plane and a forward plane. We have a reverse plane and a forward plane. So this lower plane is a forward plane, because when price reach this lower plane, it creates signals that are in alignment with the main trend. And the upper plane is a counter or reverse plane, because each time price reach this upper plane, it creates a reverse signal that is in opposite direction to the main trend. Now, when you have an IBL in which the price have already reached a reverse plane or reversible plane or the counter plane, it's not advisable to take such trade, okay, until market have left that reverse plane boundaries. So taking trade here is risky, but when price break out of here and get this IBL and pull up, you can enter this market here on a retracement. Your first take profit should be here, and then you try your SL to enter so that you hold the trade as the breakout keep going, as the reactive signal keep making progress to the upside. Okay, you see, so you see that that is IBL here, that is IBL here, but it didn't hold. Why? Because number one, here is a resistance zone. Apart from that, the price has already touched the reverse plane. So as market is pulling back, it couldn't hold. So you have to know all this thing if you want to take advantage of reactive signal as a scalper or as a long-term trader, because in part two, we consider this at higher time frame where you can actually become a swing trader and deploy these reactive signals at higher time frame to be a swing trader, you know. So I'll be ending this video, though we didn't touch the downtrend. So in the part 2, we will consider the downtrend, because here we consider the uptrend. So thank you. Make sure you keep subscribing. Make sure you become proactive with us. Make sure you invest in your personal development. Make sure you leverage the effort of successful trader, of which WinFS Trading have everything it takes for you to succeed, like made for you services, VIP signals, mentorship, and courses. And our courses is not so cheap because of the stress and the energy input, in the courses, in order, or in those products and services, in order for you to achieve the intended purpose. In other words, if you are coming to actually deliver yourself from financial failures and problems, from financial issues, you have to get the expensive stuff. The more expensive something is, the more it works. Yes, you cannot go and buy Bugatti and compare yourself uh, with somebody that bought Avalon. You are not the same. The person that bought Bugatti is super powerful and super valuable than the person that bought Avalon, simply because Avalon, you know, I'm sorry, simply because Bugatti, you know, the energy they put in creating Bugatti is so powerful that Bugatti can run at better speed and be drive in a well advanced country and other stuff. And so you can see the same thing is applicable to other parts of life. Okay, so basically our products and services are very costly. Video, thank you, and make sure you keep coming, and make sure you watch part 2. Very, very important for swingers. Okay, thanks and bye for now.